Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. With me in the studio is the dynamic duo. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Sure.
How you doing?
Good.
Mr. Petty, Mr. Mergens.
And good evening. Welcome to Collector Cars.
That's right.
Yes.
You got that right. I had a very eventful day.
We heard.
First, we had last weekend where they presented me with the dual CD player. That just, I literally was speechless. I didn't know what to say. Then, today, I went down and actually Giovanetti, put it in, and Gary hooked wires up, and I supervised the
You sat.
project.
You sat and listened.
Well, after they chased me away.
Yeah.
It works, and we're going to have some new. Oh, I got some new tunes for
I
you.
went inside. I said to Nancy, I said, they don't want me out there helping. She said, well, I don't want you in here helping either. So go back to them.
Maybe he'd take her to lunch while he was working on the
Yeah.
You didn't think of that, did you?
But oh, is this thing sweet? Oh, God. Unbelievable. I'm actually going to sound good. Now, what was that for? That was a very sarcastic.
I understand we don't even need a DJ now.
It's a completely automated system. I'll just sit back there and smile. Hey, it's all working now. The headset's working for the wireless microphone. It's a dual microphone system, so we can have two people on the wireless at the same time.
That'll work.
So we'll be able to do some different stuff at the shows now.
It's about that.
And we'll be able to mix the music up. Because, I've been, you figure after 10 years, doing what, 10, 12, 15 shows a month, for crying out loud, for 10 years, they get to know what songs are coming next when you play the discs.
I got some new ones for you.
Yeah.
I know. You said you've got something brand new that, can we tell them about this?
Sure,
We're going to have my swan song, my Lance Has Left the Building song, the Born to Be Wild. We've got a version that Bill's nephew,
brother.
Oh, your brother did this. His brother did a version of this for me.
Cool.
Fantastic. When am I going to hear it?
Well, now that you have the player, we can plug it in on Saturday night, and
All right.
you'll be able to hear it.
We'll do it.
Sounds good.
We'll do it Saturday night. I think that'll be fantastic. We've been doing an awful lot of the still shots, for the clips and so forth. Guys told me a long time ago, hey, we get to see more cars that way. I do want to try to combine it a little bit. I've been trying to do some local cars, some out-of-state cars, and I want to combine, do a little split it up between the video and the still shots, or at least have a featured car or something. It's having the time to do it all. And tonight the clip should be perfect. It should be, formatted properly. That was driving me nuts. But anyway, it takes me a while, but I always get there.
Well, shoot, we got to go to the clip then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is from Mr. Terry Lewis, and this is in Colorado. It's the Classic Rock Cruise In. Now, where do they hold that?
That's what I asked you. You didn't tell
Probably
me that.
Colorado.
Well, what is that?
Oh, Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
That's Castle Rock.
All right.
All right.
Now, is that a whole town?
It is a whole town, yes. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Looks like they have a
Ooh.
gorgeous day.
GT.
Yep.
Is that a Lamborghini on the backside of it?
I don't know. So you're going to tell us what that is?
I certainly am.
It's a red car.
Absolutely. I knew
No,
that.
you got it.
It's a 1940 Buick Series 80.
Very nice.
Isn't that nice?
And, to see a Buick, too. I mean, that's, the Fords, the Chevys were there, but...
What happened to the Buick Club around here? I haven't
don't know.
seen
I
it
haven't-
around. They
haven't
used to
heard
do
for
a
a while.
yearly event out by Palmer Ave there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gorgeous Buicks in the area. I like the style on this. Notice they have the spare tire on the right, on the passenger side.
Yeah, it's got that humpback trunk.
Yep,
Yeah.
suicide
Yeah.
doors.
This is incredible. 1953 Olds 98. Guy's name is Dale Terry. This, I think this is phenomenal.
And that's just one of them years that you just didn't think about keeping.
No. But look at the dash. That's all original.
Yep.
The bench seat.
So's the motor.
This is some car.
And when you look
I
at
love it from the back.
you know, that yellow with the green. I mean, you know, we see that a lot, isn't?
Yeah.
Brad Ashman got one of those.
Yes.
It's yellow and green
Yes.
interior.
The steering wheel, where the whole inner wheel is the horn.
Look at that
Yeah.
back
Look at
end.
this.
Yeah.
The Continental kit.
Continental kit on the back.
That's
It
fantastic.
extends 2 feet off the back
See, now
of the
that's
car.
the year I was born.
Was it?
Yes, I should have one of those.
Yeah.
1965 Mustang that's been modified just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a hair.
Just a hair. Bob Becker.
The motor, the wheels,
Now, what is
just
that,
a little
Mark?
bit. That's a fuel injection. That's fuel injection.
That's a big motor in that car.
No, it's probably still a small block. I can't see.
It's hard to tell.
But it's those
Those are pretty
stacks are
big
your intake.
Valve
That's a
covers.
fuel injection. Yeah. Oh, it's
Well,
got
let's
a
put it this
parachute
way.
and
It's
wheelie
got a
bars.
parachute on the back of it. That's a good indication that it'll get you there in a hurry.
Yeah. And when you come to the stoplight, it keeps the guys off your bumper.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, 1939 Dodge Phaeton. This is Tom Fletcher.
That's something you don't see.
Yeah.
You know, that's that kind of that bathtub design.
You look at how thick those doors are. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's amazing to me. The doors today are really pretty thin.
Well, you just look at the metal
Well,
they made it
other
out
than
of.
the padding.
You know, it's just,
But with that metal on top was a good
Yeah.
3 inches wide.
yeah.
Now this has got a number 44 on the back, which I'm not sure what that's for.
How many feet
And I
long?
put this
Look
up
at
for
this.
Bill, a 1969 Camaro Convert.
Look at this.
Did you go out there and work on this guy, Bill?
Unbelievable. Look at that car. Is that fabulous or what?
It's only a Camaro.
No.
Now, what the...
Hey, look at this. This is an on-the-column car. Can you see?
love
Can
it.
you see the?
Mr.
Was
Petty,
there a dash plaque there
that
on
was
it?
good. I like that one.
What was on the dash?
No, I didn't see that, but it was. Looked like it was an automatic on the column.
Yeah, but
Could
there was
be.
something on the dash. Either a dash plaque or a made-for plate, you know? Mm-hmm. Something on the dash.
Sweet convertible.
Afterwards, we'd have to go back and look at that and see.
Yeah,
Wonder what
see
that
what
is.
it was. I don't know.
Biscayne?
This is, yep, 65 Biscayne.
Probably 396. Looks like.
Doesn't that look like, you know, something Grandma would drive to
That's
the
what I
grocery
learned
store?
to drive on.
Except for those tags.
454 in it with a 4-speed. That's a sleeper.
Oh, yeah.
And that would not have been a stock engine. You know, 454 wasn't
No.
even.
No.
No,
But 396 you could have had in that car.
but but you look at it, it's a very plain
yeah.
Jane kind of car. This is sweet. We've got a couple of these in the area. 59 Impala.
And I don't know if you get a shot down the side of it, but the actual fin extends beyond the body.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't think that would be the case, but it actually flares out and extends beyond the body.
It's a nice, clean car.
Oh, fuel injected.
Yeah.
So at that point, it probably was a 283.
Yeah.
You know, because that was the 57 was the first year for fuel injection.
Yeah, it's got factory flags.
Very
Well, who's the
unusual.
guy that has one around here? 59. That's his member number, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look on your list.
59 Impala. I have to look on the list when I get back. That's a good-looking car. Lot of style on that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
63 Studebaker Avante. We had that Avante club come down to Super Cruise one year. About 30 of them pulled in. Look at that dash.
And they made those for quite a few years. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
weren't, you know, they weren't really highly marketed later on.
but they
but-
went for a long span.
Yes, they
were,
did.
what, 10, 12 years?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that.
And they're all hand-built car.
Now, this is the
Four-door?
1990, and it's a 4-door.
Yeah, see, that's why I say it,
Oh,
it
it's
went
longer
well.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went for-
63 to 90.
Oh, wow.
That's quite a span between
Yeah.
the last one
I
and this
never
one.
realized they made a 4-door.
I just stepped on my
I didn't realize they went up
microphone
into
Yeah,
the-
they did.
But look at the difference now. Yeah,
Nice
it's quite a
look.
bit different than the other one. Still got the same basic body style.
And bubble
And that's
back
from
window.
63 to 90. 27 years.
Whoa.
This is
37.
nice. 37, 5-window coupe. Just a little bit of custom work in that one, huh?
A little bit.
Now, is that a gray paint or is that a primer that's been...
Looks too shiny to be a gray primer. I mean, look at the gloss on it.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a gray paint.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
Very
gray
subtle.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you got a car that is that radical, and then put a subtle paint job
On
on
the
it,
back fender, is that a piece of chrome or is that a
could very well
notch in
be.
the back?
Yeah.
1932 Ford truck. I love that front grille. Where it
And that's
flares
more of
out
a
on the bottom.
33, 34 grill.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I
but
didn't
the
think that was
truck-
Ford grill either.
But yeah,
That shovel.
yeah, it is. But the truck, when they changed from the car to the truck line, they did some differences.
So that's probably a 348,
Yeah.
judging by the valve covers, or a 409.
Look at this.
It's a sharp looking truck.
Very sharp looking truck.
Hmm.
1951 Studebaker Champion.
All these gorgeous cars, and they get to run them about 4 months out of the year, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And they go back in the garage.
And work on them.
What you were saying, their season is done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty well done. They got a couple more shows to go, and that'll be about it.
But look at this.
Well, that's why they're so nice. I mean, they got 8 months to work on them.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of our problem. We're running them every weekend.
The 67 Ford Fairlane XL.
Great body lines.
Yeah. It's a nice, clean car.
Now, is that a banjo wheel?
No.
I couldn't see it from
So
here.
he's got 2 4s on that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's got some get up and go. I always like to look at the scenery in the back and to see where it's laid out. That's kind of an old-fashioned little town up
Yes, it
there.
is. Yeah.
Here we go. I wonder if Bill Carmen's watching. 1927 Bugatti Boat Tail. There's a guy from Canada that brings one down
Yeah.
periodically. Got a shot at the hood ornament.
It's a thermometer.
Have you ever driven one of those, Bill? For drive Bills?
Nope.
They gotta be cool to drive.
One of the first dealerships I worked for, a guy had one of them.
Did he?
Yeah. And he had a Lotus Super 7. A few
This
cars.
is a 29 Model A.
You know, they kind of blended old and, I mean, that kind of that old hot rod kind of feel or look, but they've certainly updated it a little bit.
Yeah. That's a nice, clean car.
Yes, it is.
Wide whites on it.
Which again is that old style.
Yeah.
Yep.
Updated the interior a little bit with it.
Yeah.
1963 and a half Galaxy 500 XL. Difference is
Oh,
the headlights.
4-speed.
came
Yeah, that's
across
kind of
and stood up
unusual.
and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, 4-speed.
It was the good old days when you can order it that way.
Any old way you wanted it.
Got a high rise with 2 4s on that.
So that was what? Was that a 390 that was in that?
Probably.
I believe it's a 390. Yeah.
Looks very much like Mike's car. Okay.
Look at this. This I love too. 1957 Chrysler 300. 57, 55, well, 57 was the year for the styling.
Yeah.
On every manufacturer just had hot stuff.